I don't deserve any of this. I'm just blessed to get it. I want you to talk to these guys back here. Every long driver who puts his blood, sweat, and tears into the sport. I want the camera to show them. Don't show me. Show Paul Howe, Kevin Shook, Steve Monroe, Ryan Steenberg, Nick Kiefer, Brady Torben, Jeff Gavin, Troy Teal, Bobby Bradley, Josh Cassidy, Scott Spencer McDaniel. Welcome to the new world of sport, baby. This is action-packed. This is sport.
Was there ever a time that you wanted to quit the sport?
Oh yeah, I mean, what do you mean? Yes, but that's anything. Anything in life's going to get hard. The example I give to people is, when you're 9 years old and 14 years old, you have these weird aches and pains, and everybody calls them growing pains. You're growing, your growth plates are expanding, and it hurts. And anytime that things get frustrating or there's difficulty, it hurts. And sometimes you think it's easier to give up, and I think that that's why it's so important in understanding and knowing who you are as an individual. To take it on a whole nother level, that's why the suicide rate is extremely, extremely high, is because people spend, especially younger people now with social media, they spend so much time watching people live what is perceived to be life, not understanding that that's not real. I could be on the, right here on the phone with you all right now, and where I am, and then I post something on Instagram that, hey, I'm on vacation in Hawaii. Forget COVID, forget, being on lockdown and quarantine. The beach is marvelous. You ain't at no beach, sitting in the house, but based on social media, people think that everything is Louis and Gucci and Benzes and Bentleys and all this other stuff. And that's not success at all. Anytime you're on the path to success, it comes with a lot of hardship. It comes with a lot of things that are going to kick you down, make you want to quit, because success is a privilege. It really is. So you have to earn that right to be successful. You really have to put in that work to become successful. And if you don't, then you won't appreciate it when you get there. So if it just comes easy, just like most things that are free, you look at the education system in the U.S. for people who were born outside of this country. Everywhere else, people really focus on education. It's a very huge thing. In the U.S., because it's free, we take it for granted. You hear people all the time say, sports are their way out. No, there's so many academic scholarships. It's ridiculous. You're not forced to play the game. You're not forced to be an athlete, but it's a choice that you choose to make because you decided not to really focus necessarily on your studies. So, yeah, giving up is a part of life. Just how bad do you want it?
On that topic, what steps did you take to get to the level where you're at now as a real champion?
A lot of lack of sleep. I remember reading something that 50 Cent said sleep is for poor people. I was like, damn, I don't want to be poor.
That's why we're so poor.
I was like, man, I don't want to be poor. So I started working my butt off, I don't really think I'm that great of an athlete. I think that my work ethic is probably better than a lot of people. I hate to lose, and I hate for someone to be better than me on anything that I can control. God-given ability, I don't have anything to do with that, but I'll make sure that people don't outwork me. Countless hours in the gym. I mean, even still to this day, I'm up at 4:30 and I go run 4 miles or I run sprints. I'm not going to lie, it's not a lot of fun. It really isn't. But it's
a lot of golfers don't do that either.
That's their fault. I don't even care.
Yeah.
I mean, but when you look at it, it's being a champion in any right. And I think in sports it's probably a little bit easier because let's say if you're an accountant, there's no world championship of accounting. But to be successful, you literally have to figure out sacrifice. You watch a lot of movies that depict people's life story, and you see that they always fall short in something most times. Probably the best one to look at is Kobe Bryant is probably the best person. When he was playing basketball, he was ruthless. His work ethic was impeccable, but he also kind of lost a lot of things as far as family is concerned. He didn't have a lot of time with his wife or his girls and all this other stuff. And he probably missed a lot of family events, whether it be funerals or celebrations and whatever, because he had to stick to a regimen. But then once he retired, then you see this whole nother Kobe, this family guy who's always at his daughter's basketball games, and his wife is here, and they're everywhere, and they're truly enjoying the success that he put all that hard work and sacrifice in for. And then he was working on success as a man and as a family man and as a father and things of that nature. So, in order to get that second level of success, he had to sacrifice basketball. You know what I mean? So anytime you're looking at success, it's literally a balance between reaping the benefits of your hard work, but also sacrificing something so that you can get to wherever that next level is. And so, if you're in high school, you have to decide, do you want to really hang out is it that important to hang out with your friends that much? What are you willing to give up? Are you willing to miss the parties, prom, homecoming, football games? How much are you on your Xbox, or how much are you watching TV or Netflix and all this other stuff? And the only person who can make that determination for you is you. And it's a tough thing, because hindsight's 20/20. But while you're going through the tunnel of darkness on your journey to success, 9 times out of 10, there's no light, there's no guide, there's no nothing. You literally have to just follow whatever your gut feeling is and really believe in that, because that's the thing that's going to keep you from giving up later on. Back to the giving up thing.